Hello, hello, my beautiful mermaids and my beautiful mermen and my sea sponges of the sea. This is your general daily vibe message from your guides today for November the 28th. Let's see what we have here for our tarot messages. We've been given the Queen of Wands, followed by the Fool card. Oh, we got a beautiful card of the Four of Wands, and we have this Seven of Swords. Okay, starting off with our first card, we have been given the card Seagull. And this is saying that we need to use some cunning, perseverance, and be fearless. And so the words are cunning, perseverance, fearlessness, survival, and freedom. And we know the seagull. I mean, we've all seen them at the beaches. They're very cunning. They wait until you get that beautiful tray of French fries, and then they pick that perfect moment and they dive down and steal from us, right? They also know where to go on the shorelines and to find what they need to eat, and when the fishermen are coming in, and to get the food from them. So they're very cunning and they're very proactive, and they're always thinking forward. You may have to persevere this day and use your own cunning. Wait for the right timing, okay, before you step into a situation. Don't be afraid to do this. You may be stepping up to do something that you really need to do. That's very important. Don't be afraid to do this. Once you step up and you speak your truth, you get out there and you're able to express yourself and communicate and convey information to someone, you're going to feel this great freedom of knowing that you had the perseverance to hang in and the braveness to go out there and say what you needed to say. You're very determined with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is saying that we need to stand our ground. We've dealt with our challenges and the problems in the past, and now we can be fearless. We can sit and be confident. We can go after our new goals, our new passions, our new journeys. She is the most confident queen out there. She's very good in business. She's astute with that. She's studied hard, and now she's able to open the doors of opportunity and create her own happiness and prosperity. There will be others that may doubt our motive or our new directions or our new path and journey we want to go, but you know what? They have their own battles and their own journeys to follow. She is that queen, and she basically looks at all of them and says, yeah, to all those doubters, watch me. Coming in next, we've got this beautiful card with all these different bears on it, and it says difference. And it says a road, future, choice, and destiny. There, again, you're moving in a beautiful new direction. You have the ability to stand out in your own uniqueness. You're very creative. I've always said Pisces are head turners. You walk in a room and people notice you without even trying. Pisces, you have that beautiful energy around you. You're walking that road all the time, but I want you to do the talk, but do the walk with it, okay? Look towards your future now with promise, and there are choices that you will be making, and know that these choices are leading you to this is your destiny. They're leading you to something better. You're ready to launch with the Fool. The Fool is that card that says you have one foot on the shoreline and you're ready to take a leap out into the abyss, out into the new world, out through on a new journey here. But the card, I always say, before you take that jump off that cliff, check your parachute. This is a card of crossing your T's, dotting your I's, getting your ducks in a row, and making sure you're very, very well prepared. And you're getting close to that. You're getting close to reaching your happiness and reaching your destiny. You're nobody's fool, Pisces. You're not going to jump into something uncertain and unaware without being prepared. Coming in next, we have the Jealousy card. And it's interesting, two cats and one of them is hiding, okay? And we're gonna go into that. So possessiveness, competitiveness, dependence, and paranoia. So there could be somebody today that's going to be demonstrating that kind of jealousy. They want to ride on your coattails of experience and your success. Jealousy is not a good thing. It's one of the worst energies that we can be around or even have ourselves. Generally, today, Pisces, you've got a great ability to trust your intuitiveness and your gut feelings. You're going to know who this is. They want to make you're making changes here. You're ready to leap into something new, and they may be feeling left behind, and they're jealous of that. Well, that's too bad for them, because you are going towards your own goals, and this is your personal journey. They could be wanting to compete with you all the time. This could be somebody at work. They lean into you for your advice, but they don't give it back. They don't reciprocate with due courtesy. They're a little bit paranoid. They've They believe that, nothing ever good's going to happen to them unless they lean on other people for their support. Very wrong. That now you're going to celebrate in all this happiness, regardless of somebody's jealousy and envy, because you are now able to celebrate in your own right, celebrating yourself, being happy, dancing to your own beat and your own music. You have stability and structure now. You have long term. You've signed that lease on life for long term, or this new destiny and journey you're going on. This shows the 4 wands around this structure, which is a building, and that is stability. You could be renovating, you could be you could be moving, you could be buying, or somebody could be moving back home. This all has to do with your home right now and the stability therein. But you're going to want to celebrate something, and it could even be something like an event, an invitation you've been invited to. Now let's get back to that jealousy card, because we have the card hide, and it says cheating, concealment, and misleading. So somebody, and look what comes in underneath it, the 7 of Swords, the liar, the cheater, the thief, the deceptive card, right? So somebody here obviously is wanting to, they're trying to conceal their envy and their jealousy for you. They're only out for their own energy that they want, their own needs. And they tend to be a bit selfish in that department. I always say that's the wolf in sheep's clothing. They pretend to be somebody they're not. They may be portraying to be your best friend and want to get in your circle, but don't trust them. Eventually they get caught. And often it could be, if this is someone new coming in, you may be getting a heads up about that. But whoever is around you right now, they're trying to conceal it. They're trying to pretend that, they're your best friend. But they could be cheating on you, and they could be misleading you and making you believe that they are charming and that they're on your side and that they're your best friend. And you've heard me say this so many times. Not everybody at our place of work is our best friend. It's great to go to work, do your job, put your head down, get it done, but keep your eyes open too for someone else who might be wanting to put up that tripping cord to trip you up because they want to be where you are. And it's sad, but that's life. And so maybe today you're going to be in the company of somebody like that. But Pisces, you're pretty smart. You're going to put your head down. You're going to go after your goals. You're making a launch towards something beautiful and new. You are quite cunning, and you have that ability to stand out and shine in your own light with your own uniqueness. So celebrate yourself. Celebrate something beautiful today that you are accomplishing. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we have here for additional information for my beautiful fellow Pisces. What do we need to see, know, and expect? Okay. Our first card coming in is study. We've got rest up and pace yourself. We've got have patience, and we've got networking. What's on the bottom? Finances are going to improve for us. Okay, well, this could be the launching that you're doing. Maybe you're going out there and you are, maybe you're opening your own website, your own business. Maybe you're going into a better job that's paying you more with a better job title. So your finances will improve here. I think you're studying. Some of you are working on a new form of study or something to put on your resume so that you can level up. Pace yourself. Have patience, Pisces. That's difficult for us, I know. Get out there, network, okay? You're on a new road to your future, and it's beautiful. Well, this is our general Pisces daily vibe, messages from our guides for today, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful day. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.